You do know getting your ends trimmed is a form of conditioning your hair as well, right? Like, it helps to better the condition of your hair. It's a form of conditioning as well. And I like to trim so that it will enhance the condition of the hair, but do not take away from the length of the hair. Because at the end of the day, we want to see hair on our head. We truly do. That's why I call it the trim cycle. Everything goes in a cycle. You cannot get your hair trimmed once a year. That's just not. Listen, you comb your hair, at least as far as I can understand with what my clients tell me when they come back for their service, you comb your hair sometimes twice a week or maybe once a month. Huh? No. And then we add extensions and all that to it, and you think trimming your ends by doing all of that manipulation of your hair once a year is good enough? No, sweetheart. Every 2 months. Every 2 months is the trim cycle. And especially if you do it like this, where you're actually fanning out the ends to see how it's at its most hollow point or right there at the hollow point, and that's where I like to trim. And then we use a little oil to seal in the ends that will help it stay conditioned until your next trim cycle appointment, which should be 6 to 8 weeks away. If you are one of the clients who like to heat style their actual hair daily, not using any type of extensions to protect it or enhance it in any way, and all heat that's put on the hair for the day for styling is your hair, you need to be trimmed once a month. You need to have some type of cholesterol or protein treatment once a month, because listen, who wants heat on itself every day with no extra protective services to help maintain it? Like, at the end of the day, heat does make the life and body and integrity of the hair weaker. That's why I suggest you only get a silk press once a month or once every 2 months or something like that. Other than that, I suggest you go into quick weaves, crochets, even wet setting and enjoying your natural curl pattern, wigs, like all of those different things, because who wants to heat style their hair every day? And I know people say we used to do it back in the days. We also used to wear relaxers back in the days. You don't see us doing that anymore, do you? No. You know what else I don't see ladies doing? Properly wrapping their hair to even maintain the integrity of the style. You have hair that must be cared for with silk, treated as such, meaning a silk pillow, a silk bonnet. And I'm not really into the bonnets because the bonnets don't keep the hair still, so it's still rubbing, okay? But if you had a silk square scarf and tied that real tight, this shit don't stay on my hair because you don't wear it. What molds the scarf to the head is your quote unquote perspiration and natural oils that is created when wearing the scarf. It helps it to mold to your head. Like, that's the best way. And make sure you stay on your trim cycles. Like, it is, listen to me, I cannot iterate this enough. Stay on your trim cycles, ladies, because that is what truly grows your hair. Now, as I comb all of her hair down, you see her ends are still a little hollow. This young woman has a narrow neck, and her hairline in the back goes in like a V, and that's how her hair drops. So if I trim it up to how the V part of her neck is, her hair will be extremely short. Like, we do not want that. We want it to stay as long as possible and as healthy as possible. And if you see the ends are a little bit more thinner, it's because we shaped it in a 90-degree angle, also with her neck being narrow, and it created a layering effect. And when creating layering effects in the hair, sometimes the ends are a little more finer with the way that they fall on the shape of the head, okay? As you see, once we cleaned up those hollow ends and we're going to bring the hair together, you'll see how thick her ends is. Trim cycles.